I'm getting ready to go get my bath, and I was reading some of the comments and replying back to everybody because I try to reply to as many people as I can. But y'all, please forgive me if you make a comment and I don't see it or I don't reply to it. It's not that I don't care. I try to get through it, but you got to understand I have 3 social media accounts just under Bridget529, and then I have the Butterfly Color Haven on TikTok, and then I have my boys account. The 2 dogs have an account, which I don't post on there as much for them, but the bottom line is I have like 4 or 5 social medias, and with 50 and 60 and sometimes hundreds of comments coming in, it's hard to tell everybody everything. But don't think I don't read them, because every chance I get, I go through and read your comments, even if I can't reply. So with that being said, let me tell you this. There is a lady named Peggy that follows me on my Facebook page. Now, I'm not going to give her last name because she might not want it told, but she started to make me cry because she said to me that she was facing cancer, and I think she said stage 4, and she said on her chemo weeks that they're very tough, but that when she watches me, it makes her feel better and it makes her smile. Y'all, I don't give a rat's ass about being famous or being popular or anything on these apps. I don't. That's not what I do social media for. Hang on. I do social media because my dad had PTSD, and he closed himself off from the world, and he would limit the people he was around. But it didn't mean that he didn't enjoy watching the world. He just didn't want to be a part of it all the time. And I know that there's shut-ins, and that there's people who don't trust people, and they have PTSD, or they don't like to get out into the world, or but social media is a way that they pick and choose who they watch and who they interact with and who makes them happy. That's how they control their life. And there's some people like Peggy who's just sick and they can't get out, or maybe they're in the hospital bed, or maybe they're just laid up, or you never know what somebody's going through, either physically or mentally. And if I can get on this app, I don't give a fuck if I have 1,000 followers, but if I can make those 1,000 followers happy, I'm happy. Because if social media would have been around when my dad was living, he could have at least had a window to the outside world when he shut himself in. Because just because people shut themselves in, it doesn't mean that socially they don't want to see people or be around them. It just means there's something in them that maybe they can't handle it. Whether they're sick, whether they're depressed, whether they're fighting PTSD, whatever the reason may be. And you have some people that maybe like Peggy would love to be out here in the world and getting around, but when you're battling cancer and you're going through chemo, you have to contain yourself. And this is your little window out there. And if you tell me that when you look through your window, you want to see me and you want to see my content, that is so touching to me. And y'all are the reason I keep going. Sometimes I want to give up on social media and say, oh, screw it, because I don't make the money I want to make on here. And I'm not getting where I want to get sometimes. Sometimes I get goal driven. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach that goal. But then things like this is said, and it reminds me that my goal is not money, and it's not, because I'm like everybody else. I just want to make a living for my family, but it's not money, and it's not, getting a lot of followers and fame. It's making people smile, and that's what I love. Additionally, there was somebody on here. I made a comment the other day when I was doing the one video about the Mega Drill Challenge, and a lot of you said you followed me because you heard me say I'll never hush my dogs up. Honey, I'll never. They can squeak them damn toys all day long, every day. I do not care, because I know how precious life is, and I know it's here today and gone tomorrow. And if they want to squeak them toys till the cows come home, I've got people that come in, or people here in the family be like, can they quit? I'm trying to watch TV. I don't care. Rewind it. Replay it. We've got DVD and we've got all this stuff nowadays that we can rewind live TV. Rewind it and just listen to it, or pause it till they're done. But I will never hush them up. I never tell them to stop, be quiet, or whatever, because there is going to be a day they're not here anymore, and I would give my left arm to hear that squeak one more time. So if they want to squeak during my videos and y'all hear it, you're just going to have to overlook it. If you don't like it or it gets on your nerves, just don't listen to it, because I'll never hush them up. But y'all, thank you for your comments. Thank you for your love. I appreciate you so much. Y'all give me as much as I give you. When you put your comments down or you support me or your likes, that helps me out, and it helps me keep going and doing what I'm doing, because it makes me know that I'm doing my job. Anyhow, I just want to share that with you. I love y'all. Bye.